will finish, because that's what Aggies do.
Whether it's on the basketball court, the football field, the golf course, or the baseball diamond, Aggie Athletics is more than teams, athletes, coaches, wins, or losses. Aggie Athletics is legacy. It's tradition. It's pride.
When I walk into the stadium, I feel the weight of every Aggie who ever wore in a jersey. We're not just playing football. We're continuing the legacy. Every day, every workout, and every game, we're pushing to make the legacy stronger.
A&T is my home away from home. It has given me teammates who've become like family. Your gift helps make sure other Aggie athletes get those same experiences, support, opportunities, and a community that has our back.
Every time we step onto the field, the court, or any matchup, we represent something bigger. As they say, there's no I in team, we represent A&T. With more resources, we can elevate our game and show the world what Aggies are made of.
Softball has taught me focus, discipline, and how to dig deep and fight for the team. But none of us do it alone. Scholarships, coaches, mentors, they keep us moving. Your support helps us pursue excellence at play and in the classroom.
That's why we launched the All Aggies All In, Get In Where You Fit In Athletics Capital campaign. A bold, forward-thinking investment in the future of every Aggie athlete now and to come. All Aggies, all in. Get in where you fit in and shape the future of Aggie athletics. Give today.
All Aggies, all in.
All Aggies, all in.
All Aggies, all in.
All Aggies, all in.
Go ahead, since you're crying, you go ahead and start.
The screening was amazing. The fact that I was here with my husband and my daughters, who were all part of the Aggie family.
I think the documentary was an excellent illustration of what A&T is about.
I feel like the film was very informative.
So I really learned a lot, and I'm very proud.
Oh, it was wonderful. It brought tears to my eyes.
When I saw the farming aspect, it took me back home.
And it's informative that we're going to be able to inspire young people to understand that they can make the difference too.
I was set to go to NC State, and I told my mom, I'm tired of being the only one. I want to go where people look like me, and they want to do something and be something and do great things.
There are so many things that I learned in this documentary that gave me a greater appreciation for the university and also made me be a little bit more proud.
And it just made me go back to that 18-year-old self and think of how the love I felt
and really represented the university life, everything that it has to offer very well.
It's just a wonderful documentary of every aspect of Aggie land.
I thought it was really good. I thought it did a good job at, tying A&T's history and everything.
Appreciated the fact that it showed the history and not just of A&T, but also the history of Greensboro.
I appreciate the fact that it was made public knowledge.
So, it's phenomenal, and I'm just looking forward for everybody to get a chance to see it and experience it.
Just left more inspired than what I came in. Like, I work at the university, I interact with the students every day, but just seeing it on film and such rich history that we have at A&T, like, I feel like I'm gonna stay there forever. So, Aggie pride, like, that's all I can say about that. Aggie pride.
Universities. Why choose North Carolina A&T? We graduate more African American students in engineering, journalism, liberal arts, and agriculture than any other campus anywhere, period. Our grads earn more right out of school than all but one other UNC system peer. And 96% of Aggie alums say they wish they can do it all over again. Can you feel the pride? You will. A&T. Always doing, never done.
What makes North Carolina A&T different? It's not just one thing. For example,
at A&T, your professors will challenge you to excel because they want you to succeed. In fact,
more Black students have graduated from A&T since 2019 in engineering, journalism, agriculture, and liberal arts than any other campus in America.
Those graduates go on to earn the second highest starting salaries of any university in the UNC system.
That's why 98% of Aggies rate their decision to attend A&T great.
More than that, it's the vibe. There's nothing like the Aggie experience.
You'll always know A&T got you. The Aggie pride is real.
Become one of them. You'll learn quickly why at North Carolina A&T, we are
always doing,
but never done.
Whether it's on the basketball court, the football field, the golf course, or the baseball diamond, Aggie Athletics is more than teams, athletes, coaches, wins or losses. Aggie Athletics is legacy. It's tradition. It's pride.
When I walk into the stadium, I feel the weight of every Aggie who ever wore a jersey. We're not just playing football, we're continuing the legacy. Every day, every workout, and every game, we're pushing to make the legacy stronger.
A&T is my home away from home. It has given me teammates who've become like family. Your gift helps make sure other Aggie athletes get those same experiences, support, opportunities, and a community that has our back.
Every time we step onto the field, the court, or any matchup, we represent something bigger. As they say, there's no I in team, we represent A&T. With more resources, we can elevate our game and show the world what Aggies are made of.
Softball has taught me focus, discipline, and how to dig deep and fight for the team. But none of us do it alone. Scholarships, coaches, mentors, they keep us moving. Your support helps us pursue excellence at play and in the classroom.
That's why we launched the All Aggies All In, Get In Where You Fit In Athletics Capital campaign. A bold, forward-thinking investment in the future of every Aggie athlete now and to come. All Aggies, all in. Get in where you fit in and shape the future of Aggie athletics. Give today.
All Aggies, all in.
All Aggies, all in.
All Aggies, all in.
All Aggies, all in.
Introducing the autonomous Aggie Shuttle, the most interesting vehicle around and a testbed for research and development of self-driving functionalities developed by researchers at North Carolina A&T State University.
Now having one of the first fleet of autonomous vehicles in terms of public transportation and self-driving shuttles, and one of the first AV rural test track that can allow us to test very advanced technologies in these great facilities that we have here.
These shuttles demonstrate the capability of North Carolina A&T to serve the whole community, including rural areas. The autonomous Aggie shuttles are tested on the nation's first rural AV test track for connected and autonomous vehicles.
Soon we're going to deploy these vehicles to connect the university campus to the downtown Greensboro.
These shuttles now expand the capabilities of North Carolina in testing and developing self-driving vehicles and advanced transportation technologies. which will continue to enhance our university's leadership in this space. Stay tuned for new developments in autonomy at A&T in the months and years ahead.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the spring commencement for North Carolina A&T State University. We want each of our guests and students to enjoy today's ceremony to the fullest. We ask you to respect the occasion and to honor all graduates by conducting yourselves accordingly. Due to the length of the processional, please remain seated until the platform party enters the arena. Thank you. Would the audience please stand as the platform party enters the arena? Thank you. North Carolina, A&T.
Everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to the 2026 Spring Commencement for North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. So ladies and gentlemen and everyone, if you're able to, please remain standing for Lift Every Voice and String by our university choir. The Spirit is in the house today for that university choir. Everyone, you may be seated. I think we're ready to do this thing, aren't we? That's right. Once again, good afternoon to distinguished guests, members of the North Carolina A&T Board of Trustees, faculty and professional staff, proud family, friends, and most importantly, you, the outstanding class of 2026. Yes. It's my great honor to welcome you to North Carolina A&T University's Spring 2026 commencement ceremony. Joining us today as platform guests are members of the Board of Trustees, members of the Chancellor's Cabinet, our academic deans, and elected and appointed leaders. And I also want to recognize other special guests who are seated in the audience. Now, earlier we had the golden class from 1976. Today we have the silver class from 2001. Let me hear you. The silver class is in the house. So thank you all for joining us for this wonderful occasion. Now, today is special for many reasons. Among them, this year, we celebrate our 135th anniversary. Yes. North Carolina A&T opened America's most affordable doctoral research university. The doors to that opened in 1891. And through persistence, excellence, and outstanding academic achievement, A&T holds an esteemed place in American higher education. We're ranked in the top 2%, for instance, in global business schools, accredited by the AACAB, Global Business Accrediting Agency. And we're ranked among the nation's top 25 most innovative schools for national universities. And we are the largest and the best HBCU in this country for 12 years in a row. Yes. Most importantly, this is a defining milestone in the lives of every one of you, and it's the culmination of years of academic challenge, intellectual growth, and personal determination. The distance you have traveled is inspiring. From being recipients of prestigious scholarships to leading the charge in campus political engagement to earning top placement in undergraduate research presentations at national conferences, to holding leadership positions in campus organizations, and excelling at top-notch internships. You all represent one of the most academically, civically, and professionally accomplished classes in the history of this university. Congratulations. Now, as we celebrate your achievements, I also want to recognize all of the people that helped you along the way, the families, the mentors, the faculty, the friends who supported you. We want to give a round of applause to them. Their belief in you, paired with your determination, has made this amazing moment possible. Today is special for each of you, and I encourage you to honor your achievement and those of your peers and the dignity of this ceremony with respect and decorum to ensure that all graduates are properly acknowledged, their names heard, and their accomplishments recognized. Now, I want to introduce to you a few other distinguished individuals who wish to share a few words with you. First, John Fraley, who's a member of the University of North Carolina Board of Governors. Secondly, Gina Lofton, who's chair of the North Carolina A&T State University Board of Trustees. And that will be followed by Jarrett Mason, who's president of the senior class. Okay? Governor Fraley?
Good afternoon, Chair Lofton, members of the Board of Trustees, Chancellor Martin, members of the Chancellor's Cabinet, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, families, and students. I bring you greetings on behalf of the Board of Governors Chair Wendy Murphy and UNC System President Peter Hans. It is a great honor for me personally to join you today in celebrating the graduates who have achieved a milestone in their life at one of the state's and the nation's premier institutions, North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Thank you. Today is a memorable day for the class of 2026, as it marks the conclusion of one chapter and the beginning of a new one as you pursue your career and life aspirations. You will also be joining the ranks of the illustrious alumni from North Carolina A&T who are recognized among the best in the country and the world. I am sure you will reap the benefits of and enhance the reputation as you enter the workforce. On behalf of the Board of Governors, I want to acknowledge the contributions of the A&T faculty and staff and the support of your parents and loved ones who were alongside of you during this journey. Even more importantly, I want to commend each of you on your accomplishments and the hard work that brought you to this moment. We look forward with great anticipation to the contributions you will make to our state, our nation, and beyond. Congratulations, class of 2026. In 1994, the Board of Governors established an award to emphasize the critical importance of teaching and rewarding excellent teachers across the university. The awards are given annually to a tenured faculty member at each of the public universities in the UNC system, recognizing faculty whose instructional excellence, innovation, and impact set the highest standard. At this time, I would like to recognize the recipient of the 2026 UNC Board of Governors Award for Excellence in Teaching at North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Dr. Jian Han, professor in the College of Science and Technology, Department of Biology, and Chancellor and Dr. Han, would you please come forward? Since joining the university in 2009, Dr. Han has distinguished herself as a dynamic and student-centered educator. Her approach to teaching is grounded in active learning, critical thinking, and meaningful engagement. She challenges students not simply to absorb information, but to understand rather than memorize, to question, to explore, and to apply their knowledge in ways that extend beyond the classroom. Dr. Hahn has created immersive learning environments where students develop experiments, analyze data, and communicate scientific findings with confidence. Her work in undergraduate research and community-engaged learning has not only strengthened academic outcomes, but has also connected students to real-world impact. Through initiatives focused on brain health and community education, her students have delivered dozens of presentations that bridge science and service. Her commitment to mentorship is equally worthy. Dr. Hahn has guided more than 100 undergraduate and 20 graduate students, many of whom have gone on to pursue advanced study and careers in research, medicine, and beyond. Her scholarship, which includes numerous peer-reviewed publications with student co-authors, reflects a deep investment in developing the next generation of scholars. This award recognizes more than excellence in instruction. It affirms the power of teaching to aspire, to challenge, and to transform. Dr. Hahn exemplifies that standard in every sense. Dr. Hahn, on behalf of the Board of Governors, it's my distinct privilege to present you with the 2026 Award for Excellence in Teaching, along with the commemorative medallion and a cash prize in recognition of your extraordinary contributions. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Distinguished guests, esteemed faculty and staff, proud families and friends, and most importantly, the Spring 2026 graduates. As chair of the Board of Trustees of North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, it is my distinct honor to extend greetings on behalf of the board and to offer our sincere congratulations on your remarkable achievements. An A&T degree represents far more than the completion of your coursework. It is a reflection of your discipline, your creativity, your determination, your excellence, and the promise you carry forward. You have earned this moment, and you should take great pride in all that you deserve. Today, you join a distinguished community of alumni who embody the spirit of Aggie pride through leadership, service, and impact. You leave this institution prepared to contribute meaningfully to a world that needs your talent, it needs your perspective, and it needs your commitment. As you step into what's next, do so with confidence and purpose, knowing that you carry with you the legacy of our great university with you. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I commend you for reaching this milestone and for the promise that you represent. As you move to your next chapter, please do so with an unwavering commitment to excellence and to lead boldly. Congratulations, class of 2026. And as always, can I get an Aggie pride?
Good afternoon. This is the day the Lord has made, and what a beautiful day it is. A day of celebration, reflection, and new beginnings. It is my honor to greet the esteemed faculty, dedicated staff, proud families, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. My name is Gerard Mason, and I'm proud to stand before a class defined by resilience, growth, and determination. We did just reach this moment, but we earned it through late nights, early mornings, and the strength to keep going when things felt uncertain. And now, looking out into the crowd, I don't just see caps and gowns. I see future leaders, innovators, creators, and individuals ready to make an impact on this world. Each tassel turned today represents perseverance. Every challenge we face has helped shape who we are today. And on this Mother's Day weekend, we know we could have not made it without the people and the support in our lives. Yeah. During our tenure, we have mastered how to handle packed schedules and expectations, and most importantly, think outside the box to find new solutions. Let's continue to think outside the box and drive to new solutions as well. Remember that we're now at the driver's seat of our lives. We choose where to go, how fast to move, and what roads to take. There will be detours, there will be roadblocks, but there will also be highways filled with opportunity. And so we leave here today, I want you to remember this. Keep your foot on the gas and keep going. And as we step into what's next, remember success is not defined by titles or wealth, by purpose, character, and the courage to follow your own path. Class of 2026, embrace the unknown, chase opportunity, rise through every challenge, and never forget the Aggie village that carried you throughout this way. Congratulations, class of 2026, and forever, Aggie pride! Aggie pride. Thank you, and God bless you all.
So everyone, have you noticed that we have a special guest with us today? Governor Fraley, I'm not sure that's for you. I'm not sure. Now, we have the distinct privilege of welcoming a pioneering force whose career reflects excellence, innovation, and cultural influence at the highest level. Yes, the one and only the Queen. Queen Latifah is a Grammy Award-winning artist, an acclaimed actress, a producer, an author, and an entrepreneur whose influence spans music, film, television, and business. She's a trailblazer in entertainment. She became the first hip-hop artist to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And she has earned some of the industry's highest honors, including an Academy Award nomination for Chicago, an Emmy nomination and Golden Globe win for Life Support, and the National Medal of the Arts in 2024. She was also recognized among the distinguished honorees of the Kennedy Center Honors. Her career began in music, where she earned a Grammy Award and multiple nominations. She is a successful producer through her company, Flavor Unit Entertainment. and she's creating impactful film and television projects that center diverse stories and voices. And she's obviously one that is very beloved here among the Aggies. So I'm sure you're ready to join me in welcoming the one and only, for you, the Queen Latifah.
What's good, North Carolina A&T? Also known as that Aggie pride. Y'all got me hyped up here. The Queen is hyped up. I'm so excited. I'm nervous, but I'm also so very excited. What happened? What? You know the silver one's acting up today. You see where they're going with it. I hear you, pero today, it's about y'all. It's about the class of 2026, so let's rock out for them. It is truly, truly an honor. Thank you, Chancellor Martin, for having me here at North Carolina A&T State University, right here in Greensboro. Man, wow. They have given me about 5 to 7 minutes to try to bestow some wisdom upon you. That is a very tall order, but I'm gonna do my best. And I was thinking about what I would say to you today, what advice I would give you in terms of life advice, career advice, what I would say to myself if I were your age or if it were my son graduating. And I would probably tell you, it's scary out there. No, I'm just kidding. It is scary out there. But listen, you're in your 20s, this is a tender time, and you throwing everything else that's going on in the world. I mean, sheesh, it's hard. But what kept coming to my mind was something my good friend Busta Rhymes said a few years back. Don't this thing make my people wanna? I mean, Busta did say that, but that's not exactly what I was thinking about. Well, what I was thinking about was something he said, and then just a few days ago, one of my best friend, her niece said it when she was being honored at a conference for being a young vice president of strategic marketing and a mother of two. They both were talking about success, and they both used the same word, delusional. They said you have to be delusional. You have to have delusional amounts of belief to think you're gonna be a rapper and a business person. You have to have delusional amounts of belief and faith to dream beyond your wildest dreams. And that got me to thinking back on my life. When was I delusional? Well, I think at 16 when I had the nerve to name myself Queen Latifah. It started right there. And then at 18 to call my first album All Hail the Queen. I mean, this girl from East Orange, New Jersey. What was she thinking? I used to take 2 buses and 2 trains just to get into the city as a freshman. I was sneaking my way into clubs every night to hear music. I had to be there. I didn't even have any ID. I just had to play it cool. I only had $1.50 in my pocket to eat every day. I would get 2 50-cent hot dogs and a drink. And that was my meal for 12 hours. I was cutting my own hair, putting my own parts in, borrowing clothes from my mother, my friends. And my boy Ramsey had this one yellow bomber jacket, and I swear this jacket went through the whole crew. We all borrowed the same jacket. You had a date, you borrowed the yellow bomber. You wanted to go somewhere and look good, you borrowed this yellow bomber. And we had to book it to make sure we didn't clash with each other. But we had to look fly and we was broke, okay? And whenever I got a little bit of money for the shows that I started to do, I would give this cash to my mother, who would we put it in a shoebox. She would put a third away for you-know-who. A third would go into like savings and investments, and the other third was something that we could, have some fun with. But I was calling myself Queen Latifah because I had this ridiculously delusional amount of faith that I was going to be someone. I was looking forward into the future with a delusional amount of faith that I was going to make it. And with that little bit of money they gave me for promo, I was presenting myself the way I saw myself, with all the power, the poise, the purpose, and the presence of a young black queen making hip-hop music. But I had to believe in myself more than anyone else did in order to pull it off. So you have to believe in yourself more than anyone else does. And sometimes you may have to go it alone. You can't always bring along people unless they believe with you. When I was in my 20s, the top agent at my agency, William Morris, said straight up, "You'll never be an A-list star. You'll never be a movie star." Okay, fine. Either you believe with me, great. Step forward together. But now I gotta leave you behind. So I found a junior agent who didn't know hardly anything, but she did believe, and we rolled together. And it's tough leaving some people behind, especially if you care about them. But there's sometimes just no way to make it to where you want to be unless you have the courage to stand alone. You have to have the bravery to step forward by yourself and go into a lane that no one else has driven. That's why they call it your lane, because it was made just for you. Nobody can get in your lane. And all those artists we signed to Flavor Unit, we had to convince them, to infect them with our delusional craziness. From Monica, had to talk to her parents. Outkast, we saw them rock backstage in LA and was like, yo, we have to manage them. To Naughty by Nature, who had this crazy talent show in East Orange, they killed it. We said, we got to rock with Naughty by Nature. And they believed it. And on to Beauty Shop, to Just Right, to Set It Off, to all the things that we did. The Clark Sisters movies, The Equalizer, all of it. We'd always been underfunded, undercapitalized, and underestimated. We've had to prove that we were worth believing in, investing in. Every time, every project, small-minded people thought we were out of our minds. And I guess we were. Because it takes that right kind of delusion to think you can do what you think you can do. Yeah. Yeah. And you can't get caught up in what people think is best for you. My father used to always tell me, Dana, a no is as strong as a yes. No didn't always come naturally to me. It was something I literally had to practice. So I take my father's word, stand in the mirror, and practice saying no, 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 no. Until I got comfortable with it. So that when something didn't feel right to me or feel right for me, I was able to say it. And years ago, there was this project everybody wanted me to do. Everyone was advising me to do it. It was very, very lucrative. But something in my gut told me it was not for me. I did not want to do it. I was leaving a project. I didn't feel confident about what they wanted me to do, and it just didn't feel right. So I prayed about it, and the feeling got even stronger that it wasn't right. And so with no other job opportunity ready to go right in front of me, I said no. And everybody was upset with me for a minute because I said no. But that no left me free when another job came right behind it, which ended up being this little movie called Chicago, which led to a little thing called a nomination for an Academy Award, which shot me into the stratosphere, making me an A-list movie star. I didn't quite say I told you so to that particular agent, but she did say I was wrong. You were right. So, I can't tell you something that's going to make this next step in your lives less scary, because I'm the type of person who feels the fear and does it anyway. But I practice getting comfortable being afraid and doing it anyway. Get comfortable with that. I know you already are, because you wouldn't be here had you not done it already. I expect the best from you. Everyone here is going to face a tremendous amount of adversity. This you know. But you can do this, whatever it is you put your mind to. And if there's one thing I can remind you of today, it's just be delusional. Be delusional enough to call yourself something that the world hasn't called you yet. Be brave enough to walk down a road that no one else can see but you. Find the people who believe in you and rock with them. Let them be the wind beneath your wings. And of course, get your own crown and rock that damn thing. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Graduates, congratulations. So proud of you. Congratulations to the class of 2026, North Carolina A&T State University, Aggie Pride.
Let's hear it again for the Queen. And we thank Queen Latifah for sharing her story. I want to reiterate what she said about being delusional. It means walk with faith. Find your purpose. Find your road. And never move in the direction that fear dictates. Because you're an Aggie. We have resilience. We have grit. We have to find our people. That means everybody can't go with us, because everybody doesn't think like we are and everybody doesn't do like Aggies do. That's why we're special and blessed. And that means we connect with purpose and we figure out what it is we want to do, and we make our mark in this world, and we wear our crown, right? Words matter. Let's think much of ourselves and think beyond where other people can see us. We're not defined by other people. We make our own mark. Thank you again for sharing with us those powerful words. Okay, everyone, we're getting a little bit closer to that time you all like. So at this moment, I'd like to invite our Provost Edmonds, to come to the podium.
Thank you, Chancellor. It is my distinct pleasure to recognize some of the highest achieving members of this graduating class. Honor students who have completed their studies with a perfect grade point average of 4.0. It's an accomplishment that represents the best of academic excellence. Students, please stand if you can as I call your name. Michaela Ming Yao from the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, majoring in journalism and mass communications. Jada Risher from the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, majoring in criminal justice. Sydney Wilson from the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, majoring in liberal arts, majoring in liberal studies. Amari O'Neill from the Willie A. Deese College of Business and Economics, majoring in accounting. Ryan Scanlon from the College of Science and Technology, majoring in geomatics. Ariel Seawright from the College of Science and Technology, majoring in mathematics. Congratulations, you may be seated.
Thank you, Provost. It is now my pleasure to recognize our graduating veterans, veteran dependents, and ROTC students. The Office of Veteran and Military Affairs has served more than 1,100 veterans and dependents just this semester. Today, 32 of those veterans and 172 dependents are graduating. Yes. We salute the service and commitment of all these Aggies, and so would all graduating veterans, veteran dependents, and ROTC students, if you're able to, please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. Provost, would you join us up here for some other business?
Chancellor Martin, I would like to introduce the deans of the undergraduate colleges who will present the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Fine Arts. I ask Dr. Shannon Campbell, Dean of the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, to join me at the podium.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, and Bachelor of Science in the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, please come forward for public recognition. Chancellor Martin, these candidates have completed all of the requirements for the Bachelor of Arts, the Bachelor of Fine Arts, and the Bachelor of Science as prescribed by the faculties of the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, and are hereby recommended for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, and the Bachelor of Science in their respective fields.
Jada Simone Rogers, Michaela Marissa Mayon, Nyasia Sharice Ali, Asa Keith Patterson, Mackenzie Shade Grant, Joshua Amir Paris, Jade Gordon, Anna Trammell Graves, Kalishia Eukiria Green, Anaya Lachey Green, Ashley Lynn Gordon, Simplicio Anthony Gomes III, Robert Nicholas Glover, Carlene Ansari Gist, Allison Fuquay, Jemiah Tanae Frazier, Faith R. Foster, Catherine Lanou Fonque, Lakijah Floyd. Nyquise Daniel Brown. Sydney Joy Michelle Hayes. Isaiah Herbin. Sean Taja Christine Hurd. Onisha Brichet Harris Moy. Chandler Jaden Harris. Taylor Cynthia Harding. Sidra Mariama Bundu. Hezekiah Bryant. Autumn Blair Carter. Taviana Hanna. Tasmir L. Hall. Mista Groom. Danae Alicia Jackson. Elise Johnson. Josiah Barton. Amiri Faith Hall. Amia Simone Hardy. Nicole Monique Neal. Nia Jordan McInnes. Jordan Hall. Mackenzie Mariah Hill. Kirsten James. Colin Randolph Green. Kylia Janae Inman. Jalen Douglas Hackett. Gianni Leah Jackson. Kennedy Sky Ingram. Shantori Iana Howes. Genesis Hopkins. Gabrielle Howard. Jeremiah Okan Jackson. Cameron McKell Hodges. Taylor Fanon Higgins. Sydney Emanuela Henry. Bryson Randall Ogletree. Anaya Simone Florence. Jada Lene Trinity Risher. Kyler Victoria Oliver. Stephen Andre Matthews Jr. Morgan Lene Lewis. Denia Ajoy Harris. Ayana Ivino. Dwayne Lewis. Jelani Marique King Leverett. Lucy Wamboy Kinyan Jui. Tai Aloysius Kennedy. Jakaya Simone Keith Smith. Shania Joyner. Ariana Janice Charles. Zenobia Nuria Bay Bray. Kendall KLOL Jordan. Shakaya Nair Jones. Destiny Antoinette Cassandra Jones. Anaya Sierra Jones. Tariq Danye Johnson. Matthew Johnson. Kayla Denise Johnson. Aminata Jameh. Sadie Moody. Lachey Montague. Michael Colte Mittman. Shemaiah Thomas. Brooklyn Kayla Medley. Amari Shakur Mitchell. Joshua E. McNeil. Skylar Deborah McCormick. Sydney McCall. Zion T. Mayo. Asia Marie Marshall. Miles James M. Manor. Alexis Mackenzie Mack. Norden Lowry, Ryan Long, Kennedy Alexis Lockett, Dylan Livingston, Levi Vernon Lisenby, Brandon Tyrese Lindsay, Jillian Grace Lilly, Gary S. Patton, Nyasia Amari Parker, Aiden Garrow Page, Simone Vernice Meeks, Tyler Isaiah Norman, Shamia LaShawn Noel, Kayla Nyokabi Nganga, Jordan Ari Newland, Jarrell Javon Nesbitt, Justin Myrie, Kaylin Miles, Spirit Morgan, Jocelyn Marie Moore, Morgan Danae Williams, Isaiah Akeem Moore, Brendan Michael Amin Moore, Ariana Tiana Moore, Viasia Johnson, Cecilia Simmons, Kovani Renee Sidbury, Talia Elise Santos, Juliana Sophia Sams, Barney Alexander Ruth, Kennedy Leah Ruffin, Anthony S. Rosen, Corey Darnell Ray, Jordan Porter, Carrington Alexander Pierce, Epiphany Ross, Kyle Robinson, Anissa S. Roberson, Nora Ritter, Kelvin Register, Imari Redwood, Ayana Monet Phillips, Asia Mariah Perry, Haley Lauren Pender, Jalen A. Terrell, Kayla Elise Sims, Michaela Faith Teasley, Mamadou Aliou Chamo, Amir Talley, Jamila Sykes, Reed Swan, Dylan Lawrence Burney, Hope Storseth, Olivia Ruth Stokes, Victoria Stinson, Zamia Jane Stelly, Amari Brandon Stewart, Kanye Vashon Spees, Darius Sowell, Ryan Michelle Smoot, Olivia Smith, Clea Smith, Alaire Shadana Amy Smith, Brandon Thomas Tuttle, Patrick Tibby, Malia White, Ajane Taylor, Sarai Tyler Francis, Micah Nevea Turner Doss, Kendall Nicole Twyman, Aaliyah Marie Muhammad, Amaya Janae Connell, Sydney Michaela Watkins, Uriane Leonel Van, Leah Tyner, Janae Townsend, James Curtis Toon Jr., Alexis Thornton, Jasmine Daney Thompson, Aisha Denise Thompson, Miles Harrison Terrell, Kai Saran Williams, Micaiah Chantel Wilkins, Devin Hicks, Janae Wiggins, Sean Walls, Cameron Olivia Dixon, Jabria Destiny Williams, Malia White, Justice Ayana Stanton, Kira Waters, Michaela Christine Whitfield, Jaden Dea Waters, Timera Ward, Henrietta Wesley, Nyla Ward, Tia Walker, Cliniqua Ardenay Rivers, Kamani Jamila Parrish, Jordan Amaya Burkett, Wabweki Earl Ishibalesho, Alicia Deanne Zapeta, Winston English Williams, Anaya Simone Pratt, Kaylin Madison Covington, Asa Myron Evans Jr., Justin Lloyd Alford, James Earl Hagans, Trinity Angelique Womack, Deja Windros, William Odell Winder, Sydney Page Wilson, Chelsea Josera Wilson, Sky Monet Williams, Ian Lee, Jada Mia Webb, Sherrard Amari Whidbey, Darsavius Williams, Louis Andrew Wilson II, Miles Pegues, Destiny Lofton Cole, Jennifer Laurel Stansel, Earl Joseph Smith, Ahmad Sentel Sanders, Quandale Seth Chanal, Carseem Matthews, Kiera Lee Robinson, Natalie Celeste Johnson, Rashana Alana Howard, Kayleese DeLon Howard, Cleveland Hardy, Trinity Elise Stowers, Courtney Jonay Fuller, Renia Janelle Butts, Courtney Irene Jordan, Samuel Lawrence, Nathan LeGrand, Juliana Hilton, Caden Lashley Skeet, Nina Simone Monsanto, Alexandra Grace Monique Maynor, Gregory Anthony Featherstone III, Ahmad Forshay Blair, Keon D. Jordan, Solomon Hayes Brown. Kamel Tyshawn Winfield Jr.
Jaden Xavier Robinson Dockery. Zachary Isaiah Byers. Jashila Nicole Deans. Jalen Amaya Smith. Zion Imani DeBerry. Danielle Monet Cameron. Amaya Ashanti Johnson Ash. Monet Gertrude. Camorto Williams. Angel Lyons. Ryan Lorraine Mason Johnson. Bojana Joyette Thomas. Tyshawn Muldrow. Star Alexis Mabry. Summer Elia Mabry. Cheyenne Rose Williams. Jada Nicole Holloway. Who's next? Rakia. Sydney Amara Sanders. Rakia Janelle Lucas. Joshua Andrew Hines. Corey Lamar Smith II. Kylie Nicole Denny.
Jasmine Hutchinson. Anais Pride. Shay Isabel Aaron. Mia Addison. Sierra Charlene Atkins. Danae Nichelle Alexander. Michael Alford. Margaret Ann Alston. Christopher Emerville. Chandler S. Anderson. Daryl Antonio Anderson Jr. Brajan Jaquin Armstrong. Jasmine Nicole Artis. Kiona Shuri Artis. Jalen Banks. Janae Elise Barbie. Chrisania Barnaby. Amira Barrett. Diego Julius Barrett. Jocelyn Kendall Bartley. Maya Beasley. Alexis Nicole Bellamou. Leah Thejara Bell. And Diara Gianni Bell. Caleb Bellamy. Nia Belt. Camille Simone Benjamin. Tristan Alexander Berardi. Azaria Bethany Best. Jaden Lanai Biggs. Jonathan Rivera Blevins. Cameron Elise Blount. Isatu Bojang. Madison Breathitt. Damajai Damal Brickle. Leah Grace Britton. Sloan Avery Cawthon. Denver Brown. Eden Howard. Daisha Hope Garner. Jackson Truman Jeffries. Aliyah Jordan Hatchett. Jabrel Davin Calhoun. Chloe Cephas. Kamaya Lanzi Charles. Alexia Liana Chavis. Brianna Devon Chavis. William G. Evans. Brianna On Sherry. Nyasha Nicole Chiquinia. Anyaya Dariana Clemens. Maria Gianni Collins. Jeremy Elisha Coney Boyd. Hala Janisha Colon Villafranca. Renee Tamaya Douglas. Almasi Cooper. Nyasia L. Cooper. Colin Caris Colson. Kendall Claire Coulter. Denaya Janae Covington. Kiera Shanae Cox. Tamaje Crawford. Elijah Cumberlander. Amaya Dominique Clark. Alana Elizabeth Dalton. Talia Danae Smallwood. Maya Sanaa Daniels Jones. Jasmine Davis. Christine Monica Davis. Kanaya Destiny Davis. Kennedy Davis. Philia Ishe Day. Kennedy Morgan Dix. Jordan L. Duncan. Gabrielle Siobhan King. Jasmine Amani Bastien. Amaya Ronay Eden. Isaiah Janae Barshana Edmonds. Justin Jamal Etheridge. Ehamery Edwards. Emery E. Carey Etum. Benton Joshua Felton. Lyjaden Alexandria Fleming.
Katrina Tiara Mayfield. Rhoda Aluraritani. Ulita Fate. Ibai Karina Te. Obera Chaku Ome.
Congratulations, Aggies. Please be seated.
Next, I invite to the podium Dr. Keisha Williams-Smith, Dean of the Willie A. Deese College of Business and Economics.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Science in the Willie A. Deese College of Business and Economics, please come forward for public recognition. Chancellor Martin, these candidates have completed all of the requirements for the Bachelor of Science as prescribed by the faculties of the Willie A. Deese College of Business and Economics and are hereby recommended for the Bachelor of Science in their respective fields.
Brianna Christina Aiken. Kiera Barnes. Michaela Bradley. Chasney Alexandria Armistead. Adama Bangura. Shakayla Rijay Austin. Karis Avant. Kyla Nashay Braxter. Brooklyn Marche Hodge. Taylor Michelle Cheek. Michaela Christian Tyler Allen. Devin Amari Bell. Kaya Lauren A. Techside. Nicholas Brandon Armstrong. Olivia Salea Allen. Kalidorcas Akui Ka. Princess Akapo Maulolo. Travis Jerome Adams. Aaron Tierra Carter. Amber Chanel Kevin E. Carter. Michaela Elise Caldwell. Jacques Marcel Kane. Solomon Ezekiel Bird. Kelvin Dreshawn Burton. Carrie Savannah Denise Burris. Sahalen Nicole Bullock. Faith Laura Bullard. Michael N. Brittingham. Jakaya Jondre Anderson. Terrence DeMond Bradley. Natalie Michelle Bowen Ramirez. Javion Bodine. Trinity N. Benjamin. Calais Marie Belton. Grace Angelina Barr. Azaria Kiera Belk. Tyson Dowdell. Julian Johnson. Christiana Lois Dillman. Maya Aaliyah Dean. Faith Alana Day. Cameron Day. Brianna Elaine Daniels. Antonio Cyrus Jr. Shania Cheyenne Creech. Gabrielle Elise Crawford. Erica Diamond Corwin. Gregoria Cherry Gainey. Jameer Lamont Coles. Edward Bryce Cohen. Isaac Darnell Clay. Alonzo Clark. Devin Germain Cheek. Carice Charles Williams. Chloe Patience Chapman. Leslie Michelle Castillo Barrientos. Robert Daniel George. Ashara Annalise Geckler. Kaneda Mokai Fonville. Fahima Bless Fabry. Donovan Harrison Franklin. Tamara Cheyenne Flippin. Tasia Rianne Fleming. Zoe Victoria Fields. Dexanne Sade Fernandez. Sequoia Danielle Farley. Rebecca Amani Fair. Trey Allen Evans. Kyera Imani Etheridge. Philemon Jean-Marc Emmanuel. Elliot Ellison. Sonaya Ashante Ellis. Joshua Alexander Edwards. Montez Keon Dubose. Jeremis Jamarion Whitaker. Jacoby Morton. Raynetta Wayana Na. Darius Eugene Gardner. Ayman El Mardi. Anaya Maijanai Ingram. Jalen Sana Register. Nasir Jabri Hall. Khalees Nashay Hayden. Brittany Tennille Griffin. Kamoria Sasha Green. Abdusalam Robert Green. Mashayla Graves. Joshua Nee Aso Glover. Gabriella Deanne Gilmore. Taylor Unease Gavin. Nia Lauren Maria Gardner Heaston, Riley Ray, Soraya Amani Willis, Giselle Danae Gladden, Jamir Samaj Fields, Shaughnessy Tierra Johnson, Cara Latoya Hunter, Charles James, Ricky Elena Huff, Janaya Marie Hines, Sati Masood Woodson, Lauren Noel Threat, Mackenzie Tori Kirby, Kelsey Marie Weatherspoon, Mackenzie Kira Hooks Harris, Sierra Marie Kimbrough, Najla Sharif, Chloe Kellys Carter, Azaria Desaya Miller, Sania Krista Stanley, Gabrielle Faith Stuckey, Alyssa Shanice Durr, Zion T. Bradford, Nalene Alima Aurora Allen, Kayla Alexis Lewis, Kamari Aaron Knight, Romello Tywone McCall, Darielle Mojay, Leslie Martins, Sydney Marissa Moore, Caleb Alexander Kelson, Brianna Alexis Kelly, Nevaeh Serenity Judge, Tracy Danielle Jones, Kennedy Simone Jones, Keith Marlowe Jones II, Jaden Kendall Jones, Joanna Jones, Cameron Amani Jones, Sydney Christina Johnson, Jasmine Elise Jones, Dylan Johnson, Aria Simone Johnson, Alyssa Desiree Johnson, Janaya Imani McLaughlin, Madison Marjay Baudouin, Andy Ray Underwood Jr., Shania Griffin, Isaiah Keyshawn McDowell, Bryson Salente McCauley, Jordan Markel Marshall, Danae Lynette Marshall, Alexis N. Mahatha, Miles Joel McDonald, William Justin Lynch, Zoe Alicia Lyles, Joseph Lenton Lucas, Addison DeFay Lomick, Ethan Leaf, Kaylee Elizabeth Lindsay, Kaya Angeline Lauderdale, Chloe Elise Kirkland, Tyrese Rondo Campbell, Derek Kyer, Jacquel Norman, Corey DeMond Newton, Ashari Dupree Johnson, Trinity Page, Taylor Elizabeth Robinson, Ngandi Mukando Musimi, Olivia Workman, Eden Michaela Combs, Cheney Marie Nelson, Ednell Misi Cooley, Samaya Nicole Moore, Zaria Alasia Montgomery, Layla Michelle Angelina Mines, Janae Alexia Mitchell, Ajani Jesus Miller, Michelle Denise Middleton. Lamaya Tara Mache Menifee. Asha Mae McKenzie. Giselle Leah McFarlane. Amar Bilal Quick. Ekaterina Vladimirovna Prokhorova. Shakayla Privet. Dedrick Alejandro Powell II. Malachi Antoine Polk. Leonor Polezzi. Aaron Michael Perkins. Lance Alexander Ramsey. Antoine Terrell McPherson Jr. Malcolm Floyd Bilal. Jalen Lamar Wilson. Makai Jeremiah Corbin. Larry Jerome Osborne III. Darnell Lanier Payne II. Aiden Palmer. Amara Desiree O'Neill. David Michael Oliver. Brianna Catrice Nichols. Brianna Dishay Johnson Simmons. Amaya Lenora Cooperwood. Zachariah Cooper. Caden Mackay Witherspoon. Cameron McCrae. Kendall Tyrone McCarroll. Alexis Nicole Brewer. Janaya Joy Peterson. Aliyah Renee Thompson. Kennedy Milan Jones. Cheyenne Taff. Kitana Buster. Sean Ethan Sheeran. Jaden Shamar Samuel. Aaron Linnea Ruth. Niall Christiana Rodison. Tyreek Robinson. David Allen Robinson. Christopher Damon Reynolds. Andrea Tatiana Lashana Randolph. Kalila Marie Taylor. Jalen Alexander Sweet. Sage Paris Anissa Sumter. Bria Johnson. Bailey Boone. Amelia Ann Bell. Jayla Sanaa Simeon. Nadia Zaichira Tyson. Nia Sarah Thompson. Ryan A. Thomas. Samaya Amari Strickland. Hollis Christopher Sumo. Mikhail Stewart. Maquia Driana Stanberry. Sophia Dominique Wilson. Husainatu Jarai Sal. Olivia Monique Simmons. Delasia Monet Silva. Michael Emmanuel Smith. Kennedy Gabrielle Atkins. Chloe Jasmine. Savion Jackson Meeks. Peyton Allen Patterson. Garrison Powell. Bryce Farabee. Marcus Anthony Bennett II. Jaylon James Vanoy. Aaliyah Sade Gaston. Micah Miguel Coward. Trinity Irby. Taquana Latish Wells. Anaya Sharice White. Jada Crystal Ramsey, Hanif Amir Tidwell, Charisma Wardlaw, Nahajani R. Torres, Ariel Serenity Crystal Primus, Grace Fawn Walker, Akira Shaw, Zakaya Ozuna, Destiny Leah Howard, Devon Kyrie Wallace, Cameron Flowers, Jennifer da Silva dos Santos, Aaliyah Barber, Ty Gregory West, Sequoia Pauline Watson, Sydney Denise Wade, Daisha Mayunique Thomas, Aliyah Amina Muhammad, Jania Monique Maddox, Michael Robert Wilson, Amy Lynn Williams, Amari Keith Williams, Amari Davin Williams, Micah Messiah Whitsett, Maya Alea Sweetney, Enquentia China, Roshila Kankun Woyi, Jacoby Woods, Sharishma Mercedes Taylor, Avani Liana Caven, Kendall Renee Henderson, Ciara Michelle McDaniel, Tori Wallace, Madison Burgess, Dominic Sumter, Natalia Lurie Young, Nadia Elise Drawn, Shiniqua Robertson, Lanaya Dream Henderson, Mackenzie Ann Taylor, Zuri Anais Yearwood, Zakiah Gillis, Brandon Khalil Brooks, Andrew Joseph Williams, Evan Lamont Ford, Christian Ryan Robinson Williams, Dylan Elijah Oliver, Noah Charles Oliver, Irvin Nathaniel Lewis III, Sir Devin Harley, Shamar Antonio Gross, Brandon Poteet,
Edward Alexander Reeves II, Glenn Ford III, Nahijah Lene Gant,
Congratulations, Dease College Aggies! Please be seated.
Next, I invite to the podium Dr. Abdullah Amadouche, Dean of the College of Science and Technology.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Science and Technology, please come forward for public recognition. Chancellor Martin, these candidates have completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degrees as prescribed by the faculty of the College of Science and Technology and are hereby recommended for the Bachelor of Science degrees in their respective fields.
Zori Kendall Abdussalam, Camden David Alderman, Haley Denise Alexander, Khalil Jameer Archie, Amaya Allen, Peyton Nicole Austin, Mia Corin Austin Click, Santana Bree Baker, Cherish Saray Barnes, Raina Shanice Nicole Bates, Paris Almaria Black, Kamaya Renee Blanchard, Devin O'Neill Bowen, Samuel Jaquan Boyd, Armand Julian Brady, Nicholas Cameron Branch, James Vance Brent, Yesenia V. Broom, Cyrus Alexander Brooks, Miles William Brower, Aiden Isaiah Walter Brown, Nevaeh Rihanna Brown, Anaya Monet Buckland, Dylan Alfonso Burt, Jaden Butler, Durrell Josiah Jacobs Baum, Kamar Butler, Charisma S. Carmichael, Destiny Ellington Taylor, Sanaa Camille Mpoma Darden, Cambria Janaya Carter, Raheem Rockman Booth Jr., Christopher Sharton Buxton, Simeon Brumfield, Ibrahim Kamara, Brianna Beverly Carmen, Normandy Tamaya Carter, Lance Sarake Chavis, Stephanie Dawn Aliana Chifoon, Deborah Maria Chana Choi, Emil Jacqueline Clark, Kaylin Janae Butler, April Kennedy Clark, Gerard Emmanuel Clark, and Daishimiye Claude, Kayla Cross, Maya A. Canaday, Autumn Noel Culver, Kendall Kayla Jackson, Wesley Davis, Veronice Del Valle Prudente, Johnson Doe, Carrie A. Dozier, Sanaya Cassidy Drayton, Zamira Durant, Joshua Absalom Edmond, Asa Espinoza, Nichelle Monique Evans, Hyan Farwan, Jakai Jacob Ferguson, Jaden Carter Fisher, Tiffany Crystal Shirley Cyrus, Pa Alpha John Fafana, Armando Josue Garcia, Job Everett Goss, Xavier Malik Gilbert, Mackenzie J. Gilchrist, Ayana E. Gary, Alyssa Eve Cuff, Kensley Amaya Brooks, Sanai Nicole McDaniels, Alyssa Jade Amos, Brooke Barrow, Destiny Devoni Lewis Upchurch, Samara DeVay Morgan, Antoinette Marcel Givens, Kalia T. Edwards, Riley A. Hebron, Kiari Latrice Frazier, Manai Talia Diane Bryce, Trinell Elizabeth Givens, Serenity Dabria Alexander, Trinity Monet Carthen, Lapora Anaya Baez, Samaya Topaz Fife, Sean Elizabeth Estwick, Sanaya T. Brown, Kayla Elise Ray, Jade Navita Diore, Asia Kamaya Garrett, Arrington Janae Ashford, Madison Brielle Flowers, Tartil Farag Adam, Iona Renee Burgess, Haley Victoria Green, Roderick Lewis Brandon, Zoe A. Fuller, Natalie Sierra Ingram, Chinonyerem Ezine Nwangpa, Annapurna Germain, Morgan Sierra Johnson, Taylor Cherie Scott, Dalen Kirsten Dawkins, Elena Maria Lopez, Mila Carrington Hudson, Jessica Elizabeth Solomon, Jaquel Alexis Renee Joseph Linez, Nigel D. Belcher, Tori Janice Mouton, Michaela Sanaa Harris, Ebony Lakia Campbell, Jada Sanaa Good, Tanaya Nikel Graham, Dante Malik Iverson Grant, Kiara Noel Gray, Daniel Green, Damon Alexander Greenfield, McKaylee Marie Huai Hackle, Connor William Hairston, Aiden Brian Harris, Delano Lamar Harris, Mark Anthony Hayden, Allison Elizabeth Perry, Mila Alexis Wallace, Abigail Elise Hayes, Marion Idell Virginia Hinton, Renaya Imani Holder, Aaron Jalen Hudson, Tequila Arisha Hickson, Sydney Camille Mackay Holland, Tamra Aniki Jameson, Talia Lachey Horton, Jalen Devon Herring, Zariah Lachey Morris, Joshua Lamont Howard, Khalil Ahmed Holloman, Quinston Elijah Holmes, Maya Danielle Howard, Jaden Terrell Hunter, Benitha Hyacintha Isingizwe, Sarah Hillary Agosa Iasere, Kalissa Diane Andreen Jackson, Tiana Simone James, Kristen Emmanuel Johnson, Bruce K. Davis III, Ayana Monet Johnson, Kiara Angel Johnson, Scenaria Janazie Johnson, Tanasia Lanaya Johnson, Lake Amon Jones, Jarrell Sean Joseph, William Daniel Kearns, Jasmine Renee Elzy, Camille Jada McCall, Joseph Bernard Mike Jr., Candace McKinney, Lakari Virgil Lamar King, Layla Ari Kirkendall, Daisha Janae Lafford, Dristan Landon Lakes, Quiana Sierra Lane, Isaac Johannes Lewis, Cameron Antonio Liburd, Joshua L'Oreal Lindsay, Jamari Terrell Mann, Amani Nicole McBride, Amari Nicole Connor, Tierra Monet McFadden, Maite Alejandra Medina Naut, Kyra C. Merritt, Jayla Sierra Monroe, Devin Jamel Moody, Oluwafikeyo Moshood Odumosu, Ahmed Walid Omer, Javari Khalil Parker, Jacob Perry, Nina Simone Pleasance, Olivia Oasia Mitchell, Delvan S. Paulino, Temilolua Francis Okelowo, Derek Cooley, Amari Xavier Goins, Milena Marie Red, Taryn Samaya Dennis, Skylar Nicole Bryant, Tyshawn H. Bullock, Denisha Michelle Daniels, Adriana Clark Emden, Savannah Jade Brooks, Nia Stabler, Jada Mars, Kanaya Asia Smith, Madison Reese, Mia Simone Platts, Antonia Lachelle Murphy, Nala Janelle Cannell, Dion Ace Apollo Phillips, Anaya Latish Ashley Morgan, Brianna Janae Glanton, Chelsea Neka Ezenwa, Micaiah Sinise Jate Brown, Maureen Ottawa Nkansa, Jonathan Colin Jenshikins Dubose, Carly Marshawn Holden, Kaya Destini Bashirs, Kiara Hiaziana Lee, Faiza Sinetta Prey, Kendallin Weaver, Camille Joycelyn Petway, Olivia Wanjiko Muturi, Tamara Nichols, C.D. Jonathan, S. Conn Jr., Aiden Bryce Felton, Cameron Paul Dalrymple, Wilhelm Russell Robinson IV, Tyree Jai Thomas, Trayvon Kendre Hill, Gabriel Alicia Henry, Elijah Giuliano Bobo, Sarah Olivia Locke, Grace Felicia Petty, Helena Stewart, Olivia Alexandra Taylor, Stephen Douglas Sullivan III, Jaleesa Ashley Prather, Tristan Jagger Peel, Aiden Ryan Powers, Michael Scott Preston II, Morgan Anina Pride, Nashawn Tariq Pritchett, Marcus D'Angelo Rayner II, Jesse James Reeves III, Journey Rain Reddick-Amoja, Victoria Elizabeth Reynolds, Jalen Naor Richardson, Lourdes Elizabeth Richardson, Jalen Deshawn Robinson, Jordan D. Robinson, Keenan Scott Robinson, Kyle Damone Lindsay Rogers II, Ariel Che Seawright, Edmund Rahino Rojas, Zion Smith, Robert Langston Scott, Nyla Zakia Seda, Brandon Lee Singletary, Davion Terrell Smith, Thomas Solomon, Jalen Anthony Sutherland, Devontae Maurice Stanton, Samaria Lynn Starkey, Adrian Lamar Stevenson, Amia Alyssa Ann Rice, Jada Nicole Tinsley, Jordan Dell Speller, Ryan Christopher Stewart, Jacoby Bryce Swinson, Cassidy Tate, Amaya Nicole Tompkins, Asia Renee Thompson, Micaiah Monet Hollinshed, Indira Melody Thompson, Noah Chris John Thompson, Madison Nicole McCauley, Lyria Lenora Tigney, Jamea Devine Simpson, Shawnee Jahari Simmons, Chasney Benet Tinnen, Luis Alexis Trejo Velasquez, Tanisha Nicole Tucker, Elon Amaris Tulloch, Isaac Ernesto Velasco, Bakari Ladon Walker, Zanaya D. Ward, Danielle Monet Warner, Kaja Savoy Catania Graham, Demisha A. Joyner, Savannah Charlie Spearman, Asia Brooke Walter, Naya Elise Mott, Kayla Joelle Thompson, Zoe Nicole Ford, Kayla Brianna Webley, Shelton Watkins, Journey Nakaya Roper, Mikhail J. Sean Warren, Demir Kai Watkins, Jalen Comrie Weeks, Michaela Kim Weiler, Malik Sincere Wells, Olivia Irene Wiggins. Zaira Alize Bradley. Kiara Kemba Worrell. Asia N. Wade. Damon Abdul Washington II. Eddie L. Washington. Kennedy Wilburn. Demoris Lamar Williams. Romeo Yancey. Aaron Bailey Yarrell. Kaylee Lynn Schaffner. Louise Yoshizaki Hernandez. Kennedy Nesmith. Anansi Coleman. Kenneth Gatlin. Alfonso Lee Yates. Justin Smith. Brian Lamar Williams. Brenika Nicole Williams. Kennedy Nicole Dixon. Brianna Sanaya Elbert. Faith Soraya Brown. Joshua A. Spencer. Lauren Louise Daniel. Essence Jade Springer. Michael Adetunji.
Madison Amanda Willis.
Sydney Marie Tillman. Joshua Isaiah Miles. Cameron Michael Stone Davis. Kendall Tyler Reed. Brandon Alex Artis. Jordan Alexander Wall. Lamaratu Rose Seydu.
Lamaratu Seydu. Cameron Salisbury. Sheila Wanja Mungai. Kaiba Autumn Murphy.
Congratulations. You may be seated, please.
Okay. I think we're all ready for the next part, aren't we? So while each of you has now received your degree, we must again remember that none of this would have been possible without the countless individuals who stood beside you, supported you, and believed in you throughout your journey. Again, to those that have been your mentors, family members, friends, and champions, and even people you didn't know, please join me in showing our deep appreciation with an enthusiastic round of Aggie applause for everyone. I want to say to all of you, this is not your finale. Today marks the closing of one important chapter, but it's only the beginning of a much greater story of your life. The book of your future is still being written, and the pages that follow are filled with infinite possibilities. Find your path, find your lane, do the impossible. Your next assignment, your most important one, is to take the pen into your hands and write your own next chapter. Be resourceful, be bold, be visionary. There are no limits to what you can achieve because Aggies are always doing and we're never done. And ain't nobody like us. So everyone, we're near the end of our ceremony. And there are two very special traditions that remain, and each requires your participation. So first, I ask that each graduate rise if you're able to. And first, I ask that you join me in the A&T Alumni Pledge. And so I will read the entire pledge, and at the end of it, I will ask for your response, where all of you will say in unison, I do. So here's the pledge. I hereby solemnly pledge allegiance to my alma mater in appreciation for the opportunities for development afforded me as a student of North Carolina A&T State University. I pledge active participation in the North Carolina A&T State University alumni community, which spans the nation and stretches around the globe, wherever I may be. Through association with fellow alumni, I shall forever do my best to uphold the ideals and traditions of my alma mater. I pledge to exemplify high ideals by rendering positive and dignified service to the community, to the state, to the nation, and yes, the world, thus living to bring honor and respect to my alma mater. This, the 9th day of May, 2026. So graduates, please respond, I do. All right. Well, we got other business to take care of now. I think they're saving up for that, because you know what's next. Are you ready for it? I need to hear you. Okay. All right, here we go. Graduates, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of the University of North Carolina and by the Board of Trustees of North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, I confer upon you the degree in your respective area with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. You may now shift those tassels. It's official. All right. Congratulations to each of you, and thank all of you who joined us for our 2026 spring commencement exercise. And it's an amazing way to mark the culmination of an incredible journey for all of you. Please remain standing if you're able for the singing of the alma mater led by the university choir, followed by the recessional, and please remain standing where you are until the platform party has left the stage. Congratulations. And once again, to all you graduates and now alumni, Aggie, pride.